I'd heard of thyroid, didn't know what it did, what it was, but I'd never heard of thyroid eye disease.
If there's a good conversation stopper, as they say, it's to tell the person you've got night blindness, because it all dries up straight away. Because most people haven't heard of it. They don't even know what it is.
I'm still very, very conscious when I look at people. I feel that they're staring at me because I've got staring eyes. You know, it's just appearance.
I think she looks fine.
He always says that.
I was diagnosed with acanthamoeba keratitis in January 2011.
So at first I was like, I don't want to be defined by it, and I don't want to be, you know, this is the big thing in my life, because it's not a big thing, and quite a lot of the time I don't think about it, and I don't think about my eyes, and then I'll go through a big phase of worrying.
Now that's the first time that I ever worried about my night blindness. I couldn't put a name to it, but I would think, why can't I be as hurried and urgent as everybody else is getting to that shelter? Because if a bomb were to drop, I was slowing everybody down.
I think it's the starey eyes, or when people comment on you, and it's the looking down at the floor and stuff, like you're not walking in a straight line, and you know your foot gets caught on the pavement.
Because when you're living with somebody, you don't really see the day-to-day change. It's not until suddenly you look and you think, gosh, your eyes look, you know.
Funny.
Well, yeah, not funny, but, you know.
I'm all right if I've got my dog with me, bless him. And I think that's an excuse, because you can hold him and look down as you're walking, and people give you a wide berth.
I think the opportunity to connect with other people who have got the same thing as me, the fact that people were saying things that you recognised and that you could respond with feedback on how you had managed that problem or that situation was really, really fantastic.
And he did say they would be really, really grateful if I would participate in some research into this particular problem, because it was a particularly rare problem. I remember at the time thinking, oh, I'd be really grateful if you'd take an interest in it.
No one even knows what it is. Like my GP didn't know what it was, so.
I think that's why I went on the research programme as well, because I thought anything I can do to help anybody or my daughters in the future, I think it's important.
I have got this problem, and although a cure hasn't been discovered yet, it may well be just around the corner. Who knows, it might be just around the corner.
A real chance to feel like there are others who are experiencing this, and that we can help the doctors to deliver a better experience or a more rounded experience in other ways.
Knowing that other people are going through the same thing, they don't even have to say I'm going through the same thing, you just know that they are, because everything that they say rings a bell with you.
It's very difficult to apply ointment, you know, they don't...
There's ointment every night,
every
bedtime,
night.
and drops.
The drops I can manage, but not the ointment. But Pete does that for me.
I think the only thing is you do feel quite alone, so it would be nice to have some more sort of talk to other people that are going through the same thing at the same time.
This is a way of letting you sort of think about it for a few hours and talk to other people. I actually found it very, very supportive. It's quite nice, because you don't ever meet people who have it, and this is all part of me trying to accept it.
But I understand this is a recessive gene that can lie dormant for years and years and years, and then suddenly infect someone else in my family further down the tree. So we can't know too much, can we? We just cannot know too much.